You, Mrs. Fields?
That's right.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Albert. I'm from the Wilkerson Domestic Agency.
Oh, yes, of course. Come right in.
I understand you wish to hire a butler for a party. Is that true?
That's right. Did you bring your references with you?
Oh, yes, I have two. I think you'll find them eminently satisfactory.
Thank you. Oh, well, this is most impressive. You've worked in Europe.
Oh, all over Europe and the United States as well. If you feel you need further references, I can furnish them for you.
Oh, no, these are perfectly fine. They're very impressive. Tell me, did the agency tell you that anyone else was coming over?
Yes, one or two others, I believe.
Oh, that's good.
I came ahead so as I'd be quite sure to get the job.
That's fine. You have it. You'll do fine.
Well, I can assure you, you'll have nothing to worry about. I understand from what I read in the papers that the Christmas party is going to be given in honor of Miss Quartermain.
Oh, that's right.
How nice. She's a lovely-looking lady, judging from her picture.
Oh, she's much more beautiful than that. Newspapers never do anyone any justice, do they?
Okay, so you've got more to tell me. Great. I got more to ask you, too.
Ask whatever you like.
Oh. Isn't this candor nice among us? I mean, it's a little late in the game, but it's comfy, nonetheless.
Well, we've already apologized for that, Luke. Regrets are no greater the second time expressed.
Who hit me over the head and rearranged my furniture?
We have no way of knowing that for sure.
Any educated guess would be cheerfully accepted.
Well, we're reasonably sure it was someone connected with or that works for the Cassadines.
Which means they've tipped their hand now.
And there's also another possibility.
Oh, so many possibilities. It's really amazing, isn't it? What is this next one?
That the person that gave you that lump on your head may be a man working totally independently and trying to find those papers so he can sell them to the highest bidder.
Now, that is an interesting possibility. Yet a third party enters the scene, right?
Oh, well, please, won't you stay and help us? We need you.
Thank you, Alex. But probably I won't.
And why not?
Because I'm not so sure I want to get mixed up in this, whatever it is. But I will do you the courtesy of checking out all these possibilities. And then I'll decide. I will decide. Good day.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Quartermain?
Yes, Laura. Won't you sit down for a moment, please?
Thank you.
I hate to take you away from your work, but I feel I need to talk to you, quite frankly. Well, our family has been getting quite close recently, and I feel that perhaps I might be able to talk to you, well, almost like a relative.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Laura, I hope you realize that when Alex hired you, she didn't know who you were. And I'm afraid I might have been, well, a bit naughty not to have told you that Luke was also already on the payroll.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Quartermain.
I didn't do it maliciously.
I'm sure.
Laura, I want you to know that I admire you very much. Also want you to know that your position here is very secure. There's no way in the world that I would let anybody fire you.
Well, thank you. That's very reassuring.
However, I do have a problem where Luke is concerned.
What kind of a problem?
Well, Luke is very valuable to me, too. I need him in my organization, but, well, there are problems.
Mr. Quartermain, I think I have to tell you honestly that I overheard you and your niece saying that Luke could be in danger. Now, I wasn't eavesdropping. I just happened to walk in the office, and I heard the two of you discussing it. So then I wanted to warn Luke, and I tried to, but by that time, he'd already gotten into trouble, and I was too late.
Well, Laura, I don't think you should concern yourself about that too much. I mean, After all, it wasn't that bad, actually. Oh, to be sure, he was roughed up by some character who's been trying to undermine the Quartermain interests all over the world. And, of course, Alex and I don't like to see that sort of thing happen.
No, I'm sure you don't. And I don't suppose Luke is too crazy about it either.
No. Which is why I must ask for your assistance.
What kind of assistance?
Laura, I would like to ask you to use whatever influence that you might have with Luke to persuade him to continue working with us. I'm hoping that you might consider doing it as a personal favor to me.
Mr. Quartermain, I don't know.
I know. I may be putting you in some kind of an awkward position, and I wouldn't do it if it weren't vital. But I must ask you. Laura, I'm getting along in years, and, well, everything that I have tried to build up in my lifetime is in danger of going under. Believe me, my entire personal fortune is at stake.
You'll have to promise me one thing.
What is that, Laura?
That Luke won't be in any danger.